The next day, Mike worked up the courage to tell Mary his plan. Before he could even finish, she burst into tears, sobbing that she had no health insurance and the money wouldn't even cover the procedure. She spat out, "You bastard," and stormed out of the office without looking back. With no other options, Mike went back to John. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place. If he didn't give Mary enough money, she'd tell Anna everything. Mike sighed heavily, but then John had a flash of insight. Why not beat her to the punch? Tell Anna first, before Mary could use it against him. Take away her leverage entirely. They agreed on the plan, and Mike gathered the nerve to face Anna. He started with small talk, beating around the bush, then admitted he'd made a mistake and asked for forgiveness. When Anna demanded to know what he'd done, he stammered and couldn't get the words out. But under her relentless questioning, he finally confessed everything. Anna was furious, just as expected. But for the sake of their family, she swallowed her rage. After some discussion, she made up her mind. Mary had to be dealt with, permanently. Right on cue, Mary called. Anna signaled for Mike to answer and put it on speaker. She wanted to hear exactly what this woman had to say. Sure enough, $13,000 wasn't nearly enough for Mary. She raised her demand to $25,000. Anna made a snap decision. Play along. She had Mike agree to everything, planning to slip Mary poison when they met. That evening, Mary showed up as arranged. Before handing over the money, Mike suggested they share a drink to say goodbye. What Mary didn't know was that he'd already spiked the water with sedatives. Within minutes, she lost consciousness and passed out. The couple loaded her into the car and drove her back to their garage. Anna told Mike to find a hammer and finish her off while she was still out. But Mike, timid and cowardly as ever, froze up completely. He couldn't do it, so Anna took matters into her own hands. She wasn't just unafraid, she seemed almost thrilled. One swing of the hammer, and Mary was dead. After examining the body, Anna came to a conclusion. The woman had never been pregnant. Mike had been played from the very beginning. Anna ordered him to bury the body in the backyard, good fertilizer for the garden, and coldly informed him that from now on she would personally interview all new hires. The next day, the sheriff stopped by the store to ask questions. Had Mary come to work? Her car had been found burned out in the woods. Mike, relying on his friendship with the sheriff, managed to brush off the inquiry. But what he didn't know was that Mary had been part of a con operation, and he'd been their mark all along. After Mary disappeared, her accomplices quickly grew suspicious of Mike. That afternoon, they handed an envelope to Mike's son. Inside was a photo of his wife and a note. 2 o'clock, the bar. With no choice, Mike showed up at the bar and came face to face with Paul and his crew. At first, he tried to pin everything on Mary, claiming she'd taken the money and skipped town. But Paul wasn't stupid. He laid down an ultimatum. $20,000 by tomorrow, or Mike's entire family would pay the price. Mike didn't waste a second. The moment he left the bar, he told Anna everything Paul had said. To his surprise, she remained completely calm. If there was a problem, they'd solve it. One body wasn't enough, then they'd make it 3. That night, Mike and Anna snuck into Paul's place. While the house was empty, Anna hid Mary's body in the freezer while Mike kept watch outside. As luck would have it, Paul's brother stumbled home drunk and walked right into Anna. She didn't hesitate. She killed him on the spot. When Paul returned and found his brother's corpse, he was terrified.